Good morning, hello, and welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred on this date in years past, both recognized by other historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the smart device application Today in History, what happened today in history,
and on thisday.com,
as well as historical calendar. For links to those sources, the music, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am Xander.
And it's Who is Alice? She's back.
Ali Kablowie!
Wee wee!
Hold on a second, let's see if
No, did I just say wee wee like the
Wee
claws?
wee. It's Ali Kablowie.
Yep, Ali Kablowie. What the? Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. That's awesome. So let's kick off this show, buddy.
Yeah,
do you want me to start with the first one?
Hold on a second.
Or do you want to go?
Today is Freya's Day, aka Friday, May 19th, 2023. Why don't you get us started here? It's been a while before you've been on the show, you know?
It's been a while. All right, so we're starting in the year 715, I believe, AD.
Yep.
We have Saint Gregory II begins his reign as the Catholic Pope.
We can't escape the popes. Like, I know you're not aware of this, but, like, literally for, like, a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks now, like, it's been a while. It's been a while.
A while.
No, that song, you know, it's been a while. Anyway, no, like, we always have started with the Pope. There's only been, like, 1, maybe 2 breaks in it. But every day for the past 2 weeks, it's like somebody's beginning their reign as a Catholic Pope, or they ended their reign, or something happened involving a Pope. It's just like, it's a Pope season? What the hell is happening? You know?
It is the season of the Pope. This is the season of the cat.
Yeah. Anyway, what else do we got?
So we have, from 715 we move to 1182. Oh my gosh! Don't be like that. We have the high. Oh, good. We have the high of Paris Cathedral Notre Dame is consecrated by Cardinal Hen de Chata, Mercury, and Maurice de Sully. The high altar of Paris Cathedral Notre Dame. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is consecrated. Oh, well, that sucks.
No, consecrated is good. That means it's
I
like...
thought when someone says they consecrated something, like they vandalized it.
No. Let me actually look up consecrated. Of a church or land having been made or declared sacred.
Oh, okay, because like...
It's a good thing.
Okay. Okay, so that's a good thing. Oh, Notre Dame. All right, so then we have here in 1506, we have Columbus selects an heir. Christopher Columbus selects his son, Diego Columbus, as his sole heir.
Heir of what? Like...
Heir of his, estate and everything that he owns. So he's an heir of everything that he's accomplished.
All right.
You know, kind of like, Paris Hilton and Nicole Hilton. They're the heirs of the Hilton,
I didn't even realize
hotels.
She had a sister.
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
Huh.
Her sister's older than her, I think. Oh, shit snacks.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
It's your turn, so take it.
No, you only did 2. Oh, you did 3. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I did do 3, yeah.
Yeah. 1536, Anne Boleyn, the second wife of English King Henry VIII, was beheaded at the Tower of London on charges of adultery, incest, and treason. We've been talking about this for the past 3 days. Like, yesterday, like, her 4 lovers were executed. And then the day before, it was like talking about it or something. I don't remember the exact semantics, but man, dude, like this picture is so violent. You know, like her neck is outstretched, like way long. Like that is a long neck, and like he's like, he's gonna whack, and it's like, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, technically, I think what they did is they had them set their neck on something so it's hard for them to do it. Like, I don't think they did beheading like that because otherwise all those guys would get all their lovely robes bloodied by beheading her like that.
Oh, yeah, that is true. That is very true.
Yeah, they're like, by the swipe, like, the people right there, like, on the other side of her, like, they just get blood all over their robes and...
on the upswing, so to speak.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like from the angle of that, it looks like he's going like an upswing downward, and yeah, there's gonna be blood splatter. Yeah, yeah, it's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I didn't
Oh,
even
you
think
got
about
it.
that. So, like, good eye right there, Alice, about the
Yeah,
blood
you're
splatter
welcome.
thing. Yeah. We're gonna move on
They
up
probably had
to.
her head resting or something. So
Yeah, speaking of people executing people, 1568, English Queen Elizabeth I arrested Mary, Queen of Scots. She would later execute her. Elizabeth I would execute Mary. So that's
aren't they like sisters or
yeah,
something?
they're like sisters or cousins or something, and it's just like
Yeah. I remember. I think there was like a mini series about this
there's
too.
a movie.
Oh no, there's a movie about it. Yeah, you're right.
Which I really gotta watch actually.
We could do that for movie night sometime.
Yeah, Mary, Queen of Scots movie. What's it called? Mary, Queen of Scots. Okay, well that's pretty.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Let me put this in here. All right. It is
put
now.
down movie.
Okay. We're going to move on up here to 1749. George II granted a charter to Ohio Company to settle Ohio Valley. Huh. Okay.
Look at that pompadour hat, like wig.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of hats, I have my
Now,
hat box here, and then I just happen to have this handy, so I can just put this right on right here. Oh, it doesn't.
Oh, there we go.
It doesn't show up.
Yeah,
Crap.
yeah. It just looks like you're wearing like a Brotherhood of Islam hat.
No, I pulled out my top hat.
Well, it's my turn here, I think now. We
Yep.
have 1828. We have the tariff of abominations. In 1828, U.S. President John Quincy Adams signs a tariff of 1828, the tariff of abominations, into law to protect industry in the North.
Huh. All right. Tariff of 1828.
So basically, industrialization and stuff like that. I'm assuming tariff sought to protect northern and western agriculture products from competition with foreign imports. However, the resulting tax on foreign goods would raise the cost of living in the South, and would cut into the profits of New England's industrialists.
Oh, that's not nice. Like,
No, that's not cool at all.
But I mean, like, you
Tell
know,
me don't play that.
like there was like a war being fought before the Civil War, you know, in Washington D.C. between the North and the South. Like, you know, like as I've said,
it's been going on.
as I've said prior, like a good chunk of states, I think, including California, maybe, were actually
when did California become a state?
when did California become a state? Hold on a second. California.
Because California might have just been a territory at the time in 1828.
1850.
Yeah, they were just a territory.
No,
Maybe.
no, that was when they were a state. September 9th, 1850 is when they became a state. So
Oh, a couple days after my birthday.
1850.
Okay, so yeah. 1850, but yeah, this was 1828 though. So yeah, this was when California was just a territory, if anything, or we're fighting.
Well, no, that has nothing to do with that. What I was saying is a good chunk of states were formed because when states have representations, they have a vote on laws and bills and presidency. So like the North would declare a state, and then they would have one seat above the South. Then the South would declare a state to balance things off. Then the South would declare another state to get the one up. So literally there was a war for like 50 years between the North and the South, and they kept making states to get a one up on each other and to balance things out in Washington. Like,
oh gee,
yeah,
because of the Electoral College and everything.
Oh yeah. Because they have more seats, they have more votes. When the side has more states, they have more representation. So, like,
yes, they do.
A lot of states, including 1850 California, I can't help but think that that rolls up. California only became a state, because of politics, not because of people wanted to make it a state or anything else. Literally just to play the political game, of North versus South, pro versus anti-slavery, like stuff like that. Like
1850. Now that makes me want to know when my home state became a state. I can't remember if it. I think it's either 78 or 38 for Minnesota, not Wisconsin.
1848.
Whoa, Wisconsin became a state before you. I think we were 1838, to be honest.
1858.
Minnesota.
1858.
Oh shit! So Wisconsin became a state way before, 10 years before. Bastards. Fuck you, Wisconsin. Anywho, yeah.
But yeah, like
curiosity.
Remind me after the show. I gotta look off camera or off the air for that video. But I saw a video that really explains that whole process of like before we went to arms with each other, we were fighting each other tooth and nail. You know, in the White House. You know, in the Capitol, like on the Senate floor,
in Congress, and in the Senate.
Like,
yeah,
there was a war raging. Don't get that mistaken. So.
Yeah, there's already turmoil prior to the Civil War. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right, so let's move here. We got
an 1885. This one first, please.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the first mass production of shoes. Jan Matzlinger's Consolidated Lasting Machine Company in Lynn, Massachusetts. Is that in? Yeah.
Yeah.
In Lynn, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened in 1885.
Dang. And look at this. I just saw that, too.
Oh,
I wish I had research wrote. I gotta get back to research writing.
Oh, shit snacks. Dude, 1884, the Ringling Brothers Circus premieres. Didn't the Ringling Brothers finally end their shit, too?
I believe so. Like, between, like wage costs and everything and you know, animal rights and all that stuff. Like, you go to the circus to see the elephants and you know, that it's 2023. Like, that stuff just doesn't fly anymore. You know, people don't want to see animals getting whipped and standing on a thing and like, man, that is such antiquated entertainment. It's baffling, you know, like, but like, yeah. I can see how they would have found it entertaining back in like the 1900s because, you know, they had nothing else. So, I mean, you got to work with what you got. So, you know, we can't sit here and like, yeah. But like, I have been to a circus once, like way back when I was a kid. Like,
I've been to Cirque du Soleil, but I've never seen the Ringling Brothers. Although, like, here's a really cool thing. Like, back when I was in 5th grade, this is just gonna sidestep real quick. Like, if you made it to become a school bus, like, you know, attendant, you know, like a safety person on the bus.
Yeah.
You got to wear the little like thing. You have to go out and put the stop sign out when the bus came out and let kids out. If you became a you know, one of those bus attendants on there, they would take you to the Ringling Brothers at the end of the year.
Dude, awesome.
For all the, yeah. They wouldn't let me part of it because they thought that I was still like, because I was in IEP class. They thought they said because I was in special ed, essentially, which I was only in for like 1 or 2 hours a day, but they wouldn't let me become a school bus attendant or whatever, you know, safety person. And so I didn't get to go see the Ringling Brothers, but I did get to see Cirque du Soleil when I was 16 years old, I think. It was really awesome.
That sounds cool, but let's get back on track here. We have another 1885.
Like, let's get back. We got, 1885, we have Germany colonizes Cameroon and Togoland. Well, German Chancellor Otto von Bismarck takes possession of Cameroon and Togoland. Cameroon is in Africa, isn't it?
Let me check. And by the way, when you read the headline there, I forgot about the headline, and like you said Germany, so I'm just like, oh, she misread German, and then colonizes, and I'm like, she really misread Chancellor, and then Cameroon, Otto von Bismarck. I'm like, what is she reading? Like, I'm like, looking around.
No, I was like, I said it as it said.
Yeah, no, you did. Yeah, it is. It's in Central Africa. Good pull.
Yeah,
just under Nigeria and next to Chad. Hey, look at that.
Yep. Oh, fucking Chads.
Oh, Chad.
Just kidding. But you know, yeah, they caught. What's Togoland? That's what I really wanted. I knew where Cameroon was, but Togoland is what I wanted to know.
Well, I know where Togo's is, but Togoland. It was a German Empire protectorate in West Africa from 1884 to 1920, encompassing what is now the nation of Togo and most of what is now the Volta region of Ghana, approximately 90,400 kilometers square in size. So.
Oh, see, yeah, I figured it was part of Africa too. I was like, but
Yeah.
Togoland, I just wasn't familiar with that.
Yeah, no, I knew it was in Africa. It has a very African-sounding name, you know.
Oh, shit, wasp.
So.
Get out of my tent. I got a wasp coming to my tent.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm trying to, like, he doesn't know how to get out.
That's scary.
Anyways, it's your turn now because I did my 3.
Yep.
So.
Moving on up to 1892, Charles Brady King invented the pneumatic hammer. Wow.
What?
The pneumatic hammer. Which I believe is the...
Let's see what that looks like.
I believe that's the jackhammer.
Yeah.
Well, it's a smaller...
No. Like, what year was it? No.
Yeah,
it wasn't
it's a smaller version of the jackhammer.
Oh, so it's basically like a drill with a little...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool.
See, pneumatic hammer, jackhammer right there. It's just a bigger version. So...
We'll look up what the original one looked like.
Pneumatic
hammer. Is there a way, or is Google not going to let us?
1892.
1892. Yeah. Oh. It looks like there's right there. That looks like a little schematic right there.
Yeah, this one.
Oh wow.
I see.
Is that a wheel that like turns right there on the bottom?
Yeah. I don't know how you would hold that. I see how it works. I just I don't know how you would hold that. So.
Very carefully.
Interesting.
I would say.
But it looks like there's more. It looks like there's more to the sketch up here. It just gets cut off, so I don't know. Yeah.
I'll put that into like stuff for later for us to look into. Like maybe we could talk about it on the Kicking the Peanut Sunday.
All right.
Yeah, like actually this is kind of cool. Like we could actually like for this upcoming peanut, we could talk about like industrial like mechanics and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to do. We haven't ever done that, so.
Yep.
Anyways, let's go on.
Yeah, 1896, the first auto arrived in Netherlands, Carl Benz. Before
the Mercedes-Benz. Oh, yeah, Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, no, before Mercedes-Benz. This was before their merger.
Oh, yeah, well,
just
there was
Carl
Benz and then Mercedes, and then they put it as together. So it's two guys that worked. Did they work together?
Eventually.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
When did Benz? 1926. So way back.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we got 1897. I think it's your turn now, right?
Yeah, we have Oscar Wilde released in 1897. Oscar Wilde released is realized from Reading Goal.
He was released from Reading Gal.
Oh, Gal. Oh, I thought it said goal. Like it's. Oh, sorry.
No.
Oh, Gal.
No, he was released. They released him back into the wild where he belongs.
Yeah, Gal. What does Gal mean though? I actually don't. I don't.
Well, let's see here. Reading Gal. Ballad of Reading Gal. Does Reading Gal? Formerly Reading Gal, Reading Prison was built in 1844 and served until its closure in 2013.
Oh.
It has held prisoners, young offenders, and prisoners of war during World War II. Ah, so it was a prison.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So it was a prison.
Yeah.
Oscar Wilde spent time in prison.
Well, he was released, so obviously he was like detained somewhere.
Yeah, obviously. Anyway, what we got next here? We got the world's... Oh, dude, the world's longest railroad tunnel here in Simplon, linking Italy and Switzerland, opens.
Right.
It's a railroad tunnel. So yeah, actually, I saw that right when you highlighted. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, like I was looking at it and like you were still talking, and then you went right into 1900, and I'm like, oh, there she goes.
Yep, I knew right away. Yeah. Johnson versus O'Brien happened also in 1909. In his first title defense, Jack Johnson fights Philadelphia Jack O'Brien. to a no decision 6 rounds in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to retain his world heavyweight crown.
All right.
Yeah, look at him. He's a handsome gentleman right there.
They both are.
Oh, dude, look at those muscles. Those muscles look good. Oh shit,
Okay.
it looks like we have a French Espanol. We have a Jacquois Spangle here.
Hold on.
The
1910 one.
Spangle.
1910. This one's interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do that. 1910. Passage of Earth through tail of Halley's Comet causes near panic. Oh, why?
Oh my
Because
God.
they got some really cool, awesome, like, northern lights in the middle of the Earth.
Well, no, like
Well,
all the
you know,
ice
like-
chunks and the tail and everything.
Oh, so they got a whole bunch of meteorites when Haley... Like, that's going to be awesome. Like, I can't wait, but I'm probably not going to be alive for it. I saw it once in my life when Haley's came by. I was still alive for it, but I was only 2 or 3. Haley,
2061. You have, 40 or 38 more years? So,
yeah.
you should
But what was
be
the
alive
last,
still.
What was the last time it came?
Haley's...
I think it was in the 80s. 86, I believe.
Yeah, oh, there you go. Wow. 86, I believe, and there it is. So...
Yeah, I actually saw it. Like, I actually can remember that one. Like, I got pictures of me, like, looking up at it and pointing. I was like, ooh.
I don't remember what comet it
Anyway.
was, but, like, I remember when I was a kid, I was down in Mexico, and there was a comet coming, and, like, I really wish, because, like, you know, even back then I knew, like, you know, like, how important comets were, because I remember there was an episode of Hey Arnold, you know, where, you know, the grandpa...
Hey, we got a buddy.
Hey, welcome, Mom. There's an episode of Hey Arnold where, like, the grandpa, you know, like, the comet went over. He's like 23 skidoo or something, and like they're talking about
yeah,
how
I
he
think I
might not be
remember that
around
one.
next time the comet is, you know, is. So it's just like, even as a young lad, I had appreciation for comets. But it wasn't Halley's Comet. We found out, I don't remember what comet it was, but it was like 1996 or whatever, or 98. And that aligned right, you know, in the correct year, because we went to Mexico a lot when I was a kid. That's where Nana lived back in the day. Anyway, let's move on up. You have one more here, 1911.
Yes, we have a baseball history here. We have a
No, we didn't even
1912.
read the Paris one.
No, we did the. The Lahore Espanol. I did say that. Oh yeah, I already. Yeah, Lahore Espanol. In 1911, Maurice Ravel's opera Lahore Espanol premieres at the Opera Comique in Paris.
Oh, those Jacquois with their fancy ooh-la-las.
Well, actually, I was going to say what you might have remembered is when Hale Bob, we could actually see it in the sky when it hit Jupiter.
Haley Bob.
Hale Bob.
Last
B-O-P.
time.
Hale Bob.
Yeah. 1997, you know what? It might have been Haley Bob. You know, because I was thinking that too, but, like...
Yeah, no, that was Hale Bob that you saw because we could see it from the sky, which was really interesting, being how close it was to Jupiter, because it eventually, like, went into Jupiter. Anyway, it's now your turn. You've got baseball history, buddy.
We got baseball history here. In 1912, American League President Van Johnson tells Tigers if they continue to protest Ty Cobb's suspension, they will be banned from baseball.
No!
I wanted to sound like an old-time radio guy, so...
I know, but you're like, oh, the humanity.
Oh, the
like,
humanity.
Hindenburg.
They're saying the flames ripping across it. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh. 1919, you got one.
In the year 1919, Kalud volcano on Java erupted, killing 5,160. Yikes. Wow.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that, but I haven't been looking into it much, but I remember knowing about it.
Yeah. And, by the way,
this
where are
is
my
yours.
manners? Mother, do you want to read? I apologize. I didn't even ask you.
Sure. I can't pronounce that, though.
You can try.
Just try.
Ataturk lands at Samsun, 1919. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk lands at Samsun on the Black Sea coast, beginning the Turkish War of Independence.
Ooh,
Heck
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you did it perfectly.
nice.
Thank you.
I want that
You
hat.
might-
You're
That's far
welcome.
out.
Yay, I got another chick in the story here.
Yeah, I told you. Like, our female population spiked by like 70% overnight. It's awesome.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah,
Oh, she's got the Kentucky Derby.
yeah. By the way, we go 3 for 3. Once again, I apologize for not telling you really how we fully do things. But like we take 3 articles and then go down the turns and all that stuff. So that way everybody gets a decent amount of time on air.
Oh, cool. So do I do 3 in a row, or you do?
No, you do.
Yeah.
Well, we stick to the highlighted ones. Once
3
again,
in a
my
row.
bad. I gotta have a script to learn how to explain this, or post it somewhere. But we usually read the highlighted ones with the black behind them. But every now and then, like I randomly see something, and I'm like, oh, can you read this? And sometimes I actually
1923
research
looks
right
good, too,
beforehand.
by the
So,
way.
but anyway, 1923, Miss Mom.
Okay. 49th Kentucky Derby, 1923. The 49th Kentucky Derby, Earl Sandy wins aboard Zev for his first Derby success.
All right.
Yeah.
Good job, Earl. We're proud of you.
Heck yeah.
Actually, I think that the black 1923 too kind of looks interesting too. 1923.
All right.
The Kate, yeah,
You want me to
that
read
one
that?
right there. Yeah.
Okay, 1923, KPD, Communist revolts in German Ruhr cities occupied by Allies. That's probably not how to say that.
That's
Now you said
interesting.
actually pretty right.
That's
Okay, cool.
That's
Ooh.
after the First World
Oh,
War, so I wonder what
shit.
was going on.
I don't know.
Huh.
What does
Dude, those
KPD
two
stand for?
blues, those 2 blues right there too. Like Xander, is it your turn or is it my turn?
It's your turn, Alice.
All right, so I'm gonna do with 1926. The French Air Force bombs Damascus in Syria.
What was going on? Like, I thought the war
Yeah.
to end all wars was supposed to end all wars. Why are they bombing Syria?
Yeah, well, well,
Mm-hmm.
Didn't work out, did it?
No, apparently
malarkey
not.
right there, right? And by the way, hi to meet you. I've never actually talked to you. I am Alice, or
Hi, Alice.
or I'm the wench of something.
Icarus.
The wench of Icarus. Yeah,
Because
the
you
wench of Icarus.
flew too close to the sun and ended up in the hospital with 2nd-degree burns.
Yes, I did.
Oh man, that happens. All those feathers melt off.
Yeah. Huh. But yeah, that one's a really good one. But then, yeah, you can actually take the next ones you want. You have one more to do, hun.
No, she did her 3, I think.
Oh, she did? No, she did 2.
I did. Well, because I did the black one too.
She did the 2
Oh,
black ones, and
yeah,
then she did
okay, yeah,
23.
alright.
I'm
Alright,
counting
then.
this time. Ha! Look at that.
All right, well then fine. I'm actually gonna do a 1928 fire camp or fire dam explodes in Mather coal mine in Pennsylvania, killing 195 people and 273 miners.
No, 195 of 273.
195 of. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well,
Almost all of them.
where was this? The fire dam?
Pennsylvania. Mather Coal
Well,
Mine,
obviously-
Pennsylvania.
But I want to know where that is.
Mather Mine disaster. Let's see here. Morgan Township, Greene County, Pennsylvania.
Where's the map of it? Like just location, just so people know.
Oh, there it is.
If you-
Okay. So it's in the bottom left corner of the state, but it's in the top
Oh.
right corner of that little county.
Southwestern Pennsylvania. All right.
Yeah. So down over there.
Oh wow.
Actually,
Well, that's a hot.
yeah.
Well, that's a hot jump, hop, and skip away from me. So that's good.
Well, that's because Morgan Township, and then there is a Morgantown in West Virginia that's right there too. So I wonder if those two are connected and then got split later on due to population, things. So
Could be.
maybe.
Could be. Could be indeed.
I'm gonna add this and I'm gonna hold on a second. Underbar section. There we go. So anyway, you got one more, right,
Yep.
Alice?
Oh, I got two more, I think. Feng Zhuang declares war. Or Yu Zhang. Yeah, Feng Zhuang.
Actually, I wanted you to read the
war.
third 1928 because that one is just
Oh,
kind of.
alright.
It's very California.
Oh. Oh my god. That is cute. In 1921, or 1928, I'm sorry, 51 frogs entered the first annual Frog Jumping Jubilee. Angels Camp in California.
Of course, it's California. We are
We
crazy.
have turtle races. We have turtle races up in Minnesota, which is really fun. But also we have in 1929, we're gonna jump to there. Chinese warlord Feng Yuzheng, I think, declares war on Chiang Kai-shek's nationalist government.
Yep.
Ooh.
And once again, like, that picture looks like an AI generated image. Those epaulets are like massive. What the, like?
Dude, it looks too crisp and clear for that like kind of photography for that year.
They had decent photos back then. So.
Well, I know some people will actually clean them up and like sharpen them, but like that looks
digital restoration.
Yeah, digital restoration. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. I like this chick already.
Yeah.
I'm a photographer, so I got you.
Oh, hey.
Well, that's right. She's a clicky, snappy snap.
I'll just ask you later about your if you have your own dark room and stuff. So.
Do you?
I'm all digital.
Oh, okay.
But I'm editing photos as we speak, so I'm glad you guys are here to keep me company.
All right.
Hey,
well, glad you're here to keep us
us
company. You know. So.
Xander, it's your turn.
It is. In 1935, we got English Cardinal John Fisher and statesman Thomas More were executed, or who were executed by Henry VIII, were canonized as saints by Pope Pius XI. Nice. All right.
Well, yeah, they should have been. That means they became saints, right?
Well, they were wrongfully executed by a bloodthirsty madman, you know? So.
Yeah, well, you know, he was just really desperate to have an heir of a son, right?
Yeah, he really wanted a son.
Come on, guys, I'll be right back, okay?
All right. He really wanted to have a son, but his wives keep bearing female children. And like we were talking about this the other day, like the generalized consensus is that like it's the men, you know, who provide the X or the Y, you know, which dictate, you know, what the child would be. But here's the other thing: a lot of people don't know is that humans develop as females 100% of the time, and then somewhere down the road there's a mutation. We become males. This is why men have nipples, because we develop at least up until whenever nipples develop as a female, and then something happens. I told you that. Well, no, I knew about that beforehand. But here's a third thing. It has been recently. I've heard murmurings about this through, you know, the grapevine, so to speak. But it's actually the females, like you know, the womb or whatever, actually dictates the gender. So, like, you know, the men provide the chromosomes, but it's the females who their body decides, you know, what building blocks they're going to use. So. I don't know.
Yeah, depending on what. I know some. I have a cousin who can only give who's only given birth to men, to boys.
Huh.
And then I have a cousin who's only given birth to girls. It's quite interesting, but yeah, like when you're born, when you get conceived, you immediately start off with the female chromosome, which is actually something we could actually talk about also in the Kicking the Peanut if we have time.
That'd be nice.
Or we could put that. Well, we can talk about this in biology and shit. Like, I'm no biologist, but like it'd be a fun one to talk about. We might get people mad, but you know, it's science, you know.
Dude, honestly, science, but if they're mad, then that just means that they're so close-minded that they don't accept the possibility that they may be wrong. You know?
Well, like, you may be right, I may be crazy.
See, and here's the thing: if I'm talking with somebody and we're on a subject matter that I know, you know what I'm talking about. You know, like, I'm not going to sit there and get mad because they're wrong. You know, I'm going to sit there and listen to what they have to say. Then I'm going to say what I have to say. Back it up with proof. You know, like, you know, it's not that hard. You know, to be civil. Like, you know.
No, well, that's the thing is like civility is just gone out the window. It seems lately. But that's what I hear there. Where are we at now?
We are in 1937. I think this is my third one here.
Yep.
We got John Murray and Alan Boris' stage comedy Room Service, starring Sam Levine, Eddie Albert, and Philip Loeb, opened at the Court Theater in New York City, running for 500 performances. Yeah, it's a nice even number.
Damn.
So,
Look at
yeah.
that smile and that hair.
Yeah.
He looks like, dude, I like that man. I've seen him before. I know who he is, but like, I
Eddie
just
Albert.
love that smile.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then it's back to Mother if she wishes.
Mother.
All
1940.
right, 1940. French counterattack at Peronne?
Pirion?
Pirion?
Pirion? I don't know.
Under
call it
General Charles de Gaulle. Is that right? I think that's
Yep.
right.
Charles de Gaulle, yeah. Yeah, just,
I hate
if
French,
you're not
honestly.
sure, if you're not sure about a French word, just call him Chaqua. That's what we do.
Chaqua. I
Yeah.
like it.
Chaqua.
There's a story behind it that I'll talk to you about later.
And I want to start singing something from Les Mis or something. That's all I know about French and French history is from the musical.
That is awesome.
And actually, the next two right after that are also interesting.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. I think so.
1941, Germany occupiers in Holland forbid bicycle taxis.
What do they got against
Well,
bicycle taxis?
Outlaw. Straight to jail right away.
Straight to gulag.
To the gulag you go.
Straight-
How dare you taxi people on your bicycles?
Forbidden. Absolutely forbidden.
Haram.
All right, 1941, new Nazi battleship Bismarck leaves, oh gosh, Gdynia, Poland.
The Bismarck, yes.
I've heard that one. I'm terrible with history, but at least I've heard that.
Yeah, the Bismarck.
No, the Bismarck. We all know about it.
The Bismarck was the terror of the Atlantic, and the British, they practically threw everything they had at it, and they finally got it down. But that was some scary times.
Yeah, it was. It actually was an amazing battleship too, though. At the same time,
Okay.
like the way they built that ship was insane. But at the same time, I mean, in the ship in right hand. Well, what's good and bad nowadays? Now it's like it's all fucking gray area.
Oh, cool!
Pardon
There's like a
my French.
Lego set or something. That's awesome.
Well,
Ooh.
well, I
want
know what
that.
I'm getting Xander for his birthday next year. I'm gonna get him a Lego set of the Bismarck.
Hell
There
yeah!
you go.
Either that
Well,
or
I'm
the
not gonna spend
either that or the
probably
Yamato.
like $500 though.
Oh wait, this one has kind of a swastika on it. That's wow. They just put the outside lines, but that's still you know what it is.
Yeah, we all know
Yeah.
what it is.
I've never seen
But then
somebody do a
again, I could-
swastika like that. That's
For all you know, it could be a Tibetan warship.
yes, because if there's one thing the Tibetans are known for, it's their naval warfare.
Yes, I know it was a joke.
Did you know
That was a
Mongolia
bad
has a
joke.
navy though? That is real. The landlocked country has a navy. Okay.
All right. Okay, so I
Fascinating.
guess it's my turn now. Here.
Yeah, in 1943. If you don't mind.
Oh, we got 1943. Berlin is declared Judarian,
No,
free of Jews. In
yeah,
parentheses.
sad.
Wow. I don't even know
Uh,
there's a word for
yeah,
it. That's
actually, that's actually not accurate because Jews were hiding,
Yo,
still there, but they're like free of Jews.
Well, we all know that being declared something has nothing to do with reality.
Oh, I know.
true.
Absolutely. Oh, we have a
man.
famous photo today in history. In 1944 today, 240 gypsies transported to Auschwitz from Westerbroek, Netherlands, including Sinti girl Cecilia Steinbach, famously filmed by Jewish photographer Rudolf Bossler.
Let me see if I can
Awesome.
pull up this.
Yeah, I want to see this
Oh,
famous
wow.
photo.
That
Oh,
Jesus.
That's haunting, huh?
Oh man.
that is haunting. She already looks malnourished, and she's going to Auschwitz.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she made it.
Look it up
Terrible.
and see if she did. If she did, it's a fucking godsend.
I don't want to look it up. Like I
Alright, let's not.
I hope she did. Let's just hope she did. Okay.
Let's just hope it there. We'll look at it
There you go.
afterward.
Yeah.
Alright,
Ooh, here we go. Nice.
In 1944, we have German defense line in Italy collapses in
Woo!
1944.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
The fall of the Third Reich. So.
As long as we just don't have a Fourth Reich.
Well, we're kind of living in it. So.
Well, yeah, but it's not by the Germans. It feels more like it's us.
Anyway, we're going to move on up. We got the Preakness Stakes here in 1951, the 76th Preakness. Eddie Acaro aboard Bold won in 1:56.4 seconds. All right.
What is Preakness?
It's a horse
Yeah,
race.
what is Preakness? Oh,
Like, it's horse race
horse
season, the
race?
Kentucky Derby, you know.
Oh yeah,
like,
it says jockey right there. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he's a horse jockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like they only use really short and tiny, skinny men. You know what? My boyfriend could be a jockey.
He probably should be,
He's a little
like.
tall, but like he could still do it.
Although I'm
He'd be
kind
like
of
King
afraid of
Biscuit.
him around a horse. He'd find some way to die.
Dude,
So-
a horse would just kill him just
Yeah.
because he doesn't know how to do anything.
Poor
Oops,
Alice's boyfriend.
I didn't say that. Like he can do stuff, just not everything.
Well, I wish I could agree with you, Alice, but I caught it on camera. Anyway,
No.
we got a birthday party here. 1958, premiere of Herald Printers Play Birthday Party in London. All right.
Oh.
And then 1959, the USS Triton, the first submarine with 2 nuclear reactors, was completed. Here we go.
Oh, good lord.
Now we got redundancies. We got some baseball history for Mother if she wants.
Okay, I'm ready. 1960. SF, is that San Francisco Giants?
I believe so.
All right, San Francisco Giants rookie Juan Marichal beats Philadelphia Phillies 2-0 on debut at Candlestick Park. First National League hurler since 1900 to debut with a one-hitter.
Oh,
I understood nothing.
Wow. A one-hitter? Oh, that's good.
I kind of understand. But I'm not much better with sports than you are, Mother. So, I mean, because of Rhombus, I know a thing or two about football. Because of Alice, I know a thing or two about hockey. Because of the Golden Loon, my dad, I know a thing or two about basketball. But baseball,
There you go.
baseball kind of, because my mom was a Dodgers fan back when they were still
A
in Brooklyn.
one-hit.
So,
I think a one-hitter, if memory serves me correctly, a one-hitter is that only one person actually hit the ball in the game, but I'm probably totally
Could be.
100% wrong.
My husband
Oh.
knows baseball, but
Alice, look what is a one hitter? And look what came up.
What is a one-hitter? Where am I looking here?
It's for weed. It's a one hit weed. Little. Baseball.
I see it.
Yeah.
No, but a one-hitter is a baseball game in which one team was limited to one hit. Yeah, so
Alright.
I was right. So basically, he almost had a perfect strikeout, or she struck out everybody except for one person was able to actually manage to like hit the ball and get it out, and someone didn't catch it.
okay.
So basically, that's a one-hitter game. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, a
So you
one-hitter
did a good
game
job.
is.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well,
I do like a little bit of baseball, but I'm not like a.
speaking of something that
connoisseur
turned
of
into
baseball.
more than a one hitter, supposedly.
I see this. Is it? It's
this me again?
It's mama's term.
Oh snap! It is.
1962. Marilyn Monroe sings Happy Birthday, Mr. President to JFK before 15,000 attendees, accompanied by jazz pianist Hank Jones at Madison Square Gardens, NYC.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you know about that, but it was very provocative. Like,
I've heard it. Like, I've heard the audio.
oh, okay.
Happy birthday.
Mr. President. Yeah, no, wasn't she like lap dancing him too or something? Like,
To you.
Just
Yeah.
like that.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, actually, my favorite thing is the impersonation where Mike Myers in Wayne's World does it to Cassandra.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Anyway,
Happy birthday to you.
Okay, one more for me, I think.
Yeah.
All right, we got a baseball record here. 1962, Stan Musial breaks Honus Wagner's NL hit record with 3,431. Again,
Whoa.
no idea, but good job.
NL is National League. There's American League and National League
Okay.
in baseball, which is
Oh.
weird because, like, well, I guess National is us and American would technically include Canada, so, and Mexico. But 3,431 hits, as in, you know, with a bat. Like,
How many times he's hit the?
that's a lot.
How many times he's hit the ball?
Yeah.
Like where there's been a hit and strike.
Like in one game or like
No, one game. Good lord, no, no, just
Dude, 4,000.
Wow.
Dude, like 3,400 strikes in one game. Yeah, that'd be a very long.
I've been to 2 baseball games and both of them took an eternity, so I would believe it.
No, they don't take that many. But
No.
no, I know what you're talking about. Actually, I like going to live baseball games than watch. So
Yeah, no, that's a career record. That's his entire
Okay.
he's been
Yeah.
playing.
it's a career. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a career
That makes
record.
no sense.
3,000 hits in a game. Holy crap, that's gonna last a month, literally, like nonstop. Oh my god.
I don't
Woo!
know these things.
It's okay. I was able to tell you,
Yeah.
or Google was able to tell you.
This is why you have multiple people, right?
Yep.
Yeah, That's why it's called teamwork.
Actually, wow, this is weird. For the first time, I think there's more females than males on the
I
show.
gotta mute for a second, buddy. I'll be
well,
right back.
Okay, well then I guess I'll go my turn. 1973, 98th Preakness, Ron Turcotte aboard Secretariat 1 in 1 minute 54 seconds flat. Fastest Preakness race ever, recognized in 2012. Wow. Huh.
Why wasn't it recognized until 2012?
I don't know. Like,
Interesting. I
Yeah.
sense drama.
yeah, then we got the 27th Emmy Awards in 1975, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Robert Blake and Jean Marsh won. All right.
Very good.
And 1 year later, 1976, Columbia Records released Turnstiles, singer-songwriter Billy Joel's 4th studio album. Okay.
I love Billy Joel.
I thought I
Love
heard something
Billy Joel.
bad about him.
First concert I ever went to actually was 1994, the River of Dreams tour. And it was, yeah. I actually got his guitar pick. He was playing guitar during part of the show, and he threw it out, and I got it. So.
Dude, nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go on
But
a
yeah.
Billy Joel kick and I just like listen to all the songs.
Dude, I just realized when I moved out to the East Coast that like the song "We're Living Here in Allentown" is about Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that. Now I do.
I love Vienna Waits for You. That's one of my favorites. It's another one with
Mine is No
John
Man's
Neyman.
Land off of. Mine is No Man's Land off of, and Pressure from him. So
Oh, Pressure's so good.
I know. We'll have to talk about this after the show.
Yeah. Alice, are you back yet? I guess she's not. Back to you, Mother, if you want.
Okay. Smokey and the Bandit, 1977. Caper comedy film Smokey and the Bandit, starring Burt Reynolds, hey, Sally Field, and Jackie Gleason, premieres at Radio City Music Hall in NYC.
All right.
Good old Burt
I
Reynolds.
believe you came from my loins. No, I'm back now. Sorry, I was just. You're
All
trying
right.
to make it sound like you, dude. You sound like you're doing.
You keep cutting out, Alice.
Oh no, I'm back.
Oh.
Okay, so where are we at?
Well, Jolly Molly here has 2 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Film and TV history, 1980. Ringo and Barbara Bach are involved in a car crash. Oh,
That's
What?
unfortunate.
Aw.
Ringo Starr? Like,
I guess.
I
I
don't
think
know.
he's the only Ringo I know of.
Yeah.
Well, there's a Beanie Baby.
Yeah, he's the
named
only Ringo I
but-
know of too.
All right,
Oh,
last
well,
one here for
that
me.
doesn't count. That's an inanimate object.
That's true. All right,
Unless
another
the Beanie
film-
Baby and her are involved in a car crash.
Damn.
the
Beanie Baby did not survive.
Funnier than I thought it was going to be.
You know,
Oh,
maybe it
good
was.
Lord.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it is what it is. What are you going to do?
All right, 1982. Sophia Loren jailed in Naples, Italy for tax evasion.
Ah.
Oh,
Spaghetti.
oh, dude, yeah, Sophia Loren. She was you remember the was it the grumpy whatever? Like it had Jack Lemmon and what's his fucking name? Grumpy Old Men. She was Sophia Loren. She was the wife to Walter Matthau. Like she ends up marrying him in the second movie. That's who she is.
Tommy Lee Jones,
Oh,
isn't he
dude,
the other guy?
If you ever seen the movie Grumpy Old Men, it's a great movie.
Isn't
and the
Tommy
second
Lee-
one is
Okay.
better. Yeah, they're great movies.
Anyway,
But-
Alice, it's your turn.
Oh yeah.
Weird Al.
Oh,
I
we
love
got
Weird Al.
1983. We got Weird Al Yankovic gives live performance at the Wax Museum in Washington D.C.
Huh.
That's awesome.
Dude, I love Weird Al. It's living
He's
in the
the best.
fridge. Or another one rides a bus, and another one comes, and another one comes, another one rides the bus.
They catch me
Hey,
white
I'm gonna
nerdy.
sit
They catch
by
me
you.
white
Another one
nerdy.
rides the bus.
Let's not
Sorry,
forget
couldn't help it.
I'm Fat
Yeah, I know.
and Taco Grande caught in a stuck at the drive-through.
I'm fat.
Yeah.
I'm fat. Don't forget, what is it? He did, because I'm tacky, like, you know, with the
Oh yeah,
Pharrell
I'm
song.
so tacky.
Because I'm tacky.
Yeah, he's done a
Dude, he
lot of
actually
good
made a
ones.
music video about it.
Yeah.
Do you
And
know
of
that
course,
he-
white and nerdy.
Oh, actually, well, no, it's called, but no.
Well, yo, Alice, we gotta
Weird
pick
Al
up the pace
also-
here. We're almost an hour in. We're still in the
Yeah.
80s. We have 40 years to go, so let's get this moving.
All right, let's go. We got Preakness Stakes in 1984, 109th Preakness. Puerto Rican jockey Anya Cordero Jr., a broad gate dancer, wins his second Pimlico Classic.
Huh. Ooh, hockey.
yeah,
Here you go. Actually, why don't you take the next two?
Oh, yeah.
They're both hockey.
1984, Pat LaFontaine scores 2 goals within 22 seconds in an NHL playoff game.
Holy.
Oh, dude.
Wow.
I remember watching that. Like, yeah, he did 2 goals within 22 seconds. This is one thing why I like hockey so much, is it's so fast-paced. So once you pick it up, it just takes seconds if you can get a goal again. Yeah, and then we got a Stanley Cup here in 1984. Stanley Cup final. Northland, the Northlands Coliseum in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Wayne Gretzky scores twice as Edmonton Oilers beat New York Islanders. 5-2 for a 4-1 series win. Oilers' first Stanley Cup title.
Are you sure it's Alberta, Canada, and not Alabama?
I'm pretty sure because it says Edmonton.
Yeah, let me check this. Because it doesn't say ALC.
Edmonton is Canada, dude.
Yeah, you're right. Alberta, okay.
Ha! Don't fuck with me with hockey.
Well, I'm not fucking you with hockey. I'm fucking with your geography. But
Oh, no, don't fuck with me in my geography. I'm pretty good. Remember, I got Cameroon right away.
that is true. So,
Yes.
anyway,
All right, now it's on to you, Xander.
and it's on my year too. 1987, the first American Comedy Award. Johnny Carson and Betty White. Hey, Betty White, rest in peace, you glorious lady.
And Johnny Carson. Don't forget
Yeah.
Johnny Carson.
Well, he is cool too, but like Betty White, you know, like she unfortunately lost a duel of the fates between herself and Queen Elizabeth II in a Highlander-style battle that I believe is what happened. That's how Betty White died. So nobody can convince me otherwise.
Betty White died like 2 years, almost like a year ago.
Yeah.
Like, it was a year before.
No, but remember it was
Queen
the whole
Elizabeth.
thing, Betty White versus Queen Elizabeth, because they were both born literally before the
Oh.
invention of the bread slicer. You know, they were before sliced bread.
Yeah, okay.
So there was this whole
remember
rivalry thing going. So, like, you know, in a Highlander-style battle, there could be only one. Well, you know, Queen Elizabeth, you know, she fought dirty and she won. So,
yeah, okay, fair enough.
Reasonable.
You got me there.
but you know, now Queen Elizabeth is dead too. So, you know, now all that is
Yeah,
over
she
with.
just held out for like another year and a half to like just fuck you.
Yeah. But anyway, 1988, Red Sox retired Bobby Doerr's number one. Number one. Wow.
What?
Nice. And then 1989, Do the Right Thing, directed by Spike Lee, starring Danny Aiello and Ozzie Davis, premiered at the Cannes Film Festival. And wow, does he look like what's his face? The guy who played Mace Windu. The guy who played.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, that guy. Because he has the hat. Like, that's the Samuel L. Jackson hat.
The hat.
So.
And the glasses too, a little bit, but just bigger.
Actually, maybe like this guy came first, so Samuel L. Jackson copied Spike Lee. So
there you go.
Let's get it right here.
Yeah, well, Spike Lee can be kind of a dirtbag, but anyways, let's go on.
Mother, it's your turn if you want.
All right, TV show appearance, 1989. Sue Ellen's Linda Gray last appearance on TV show Dallas.
Huh.
Oh,
I
God,
I've seen Dallas.
Oh, wow.
I actually have seen the show Dallas before. My mom, I think it's on Hallmark now or something like that, but my mom will, when I was visiting her. That and the Golden Girls.
Oh, I love the Golden Girls.
Oh, no, who doesn't, man?
I know. When I was in college, I had 3 other girlfriends, and the 4 of us each had a Golden Girl that we most resembled. So we would watch it and make fun of each other.
That's pretty cool, actually.
So who are you then of the 3?
I was Betty White's character.
Oh.
I'm a sweetheart deep down, even though I can be sassy sometimes.
Well, of course, you're a mother. You're everyone's mother. I gotta bring that role back. So.
I think I would probably portray myself as the mother of of what's her fucking name, the mom.
Sophia.
Yeah, I think I'm Sophia. I'm more Sophia. I'm not Blanche, but.
Our Sophia was tiny, just like that one, and she did not care what she said. She would just say it, so it was perfect.
Well, you know what they say: short people are meaner because they're closer to hell.
Oh God!
But anyway, you got 2 more, Mom, and both 1990s.
Okay, here we go. All right, 1990. Elvis TV drama about early life of Elvis Presley last airs on ABC.
Huh.
I saw Presley's brother-in-law or something, stepbrother, speak in person one time. It was super cool.
Oh, nice.
All right. Preakness Stakes, 1990, 115th Preakness, Hat Day aboard Summer Squall wins in 153.6.
All right.
Instead of 115th, I should say 115th.
115th.
Hobbit style.
Yeah, 115th. I love that. It's something I would say. No, yeah. So he won it in a minute and 53.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
How far is it? Does anyone know? Is it just
Preakness? What is
how many laps do they do?
of the Preakness?
I think they just do one round. They just do one around the track.
1 3/16 of a mile.
That's so random. I love it. I guess because of that starting stretch.
Yeah.
Where the
Yeah,
gate is,
to get the
maybe?
horses going, and then there's the thing then they move the gate out so that they can keep running, so the gate gets released. But yeah,
That makes sense.
Huh.
actually, I guess in a way, if we wanted to, we could watch Seabiscuit, which is I think one of the only few movies that's actually about like horse racing, really.
That's a
Have you
movie
ever
I
heard
have
about
yet to see too. So
Xander, have you ever heard about horse diving?
what?
There's the
Horse
movie about
diving.
that.
Yeah, there's
Wild
an
Heart
actual
Country
thing
Broken.
where. Yeah, there's actually this one major movie that came out about it where a horse would run up and a woman would jump on and then the horse would dive into a pool from 20 feet
That was-
above.
ooh, wasn't that in? It was in Colorado somewhere. I think it might have been in Pueblo, which is my hometown.
That sounds
trying to remember
terrifying
now.
for the horses. But let's move back on here. Miss Alice, you got an album release, but before that, welcome, Tally Banana.
Yay!
Thank you. Hi.
Oh my
How's it
God,
going?
Xander!
Oh
Dude,
no! It's
the
got
tables
worse
have
for me.
turned.
I'm
The
only.
tables have turned. It's all women now.
I am the 25%. I will hold strong for the testosterone.
Actually, let's have, if Tally wants to read, let her do it.
Okay.
I'm willing to take up my term.
Okay.
If she wants to read.
Go for it.
For
I'll
1992,
actually
honey.
What?
Huh?
Her mic just died. Oh.
No, it's okay. Well,
Hello?
I'll just... You there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I can hear you. Do you want to read 1992 album release?
Album release. Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Yeah.
1992. Some Gave All debut album by Billy Ray Cyrus is released Billboard Album of the Year 1993.
Nice.
There we go.
And you can do
You
2
wanna
more,
do
by the way,
another
if you
one?
want.
Oh.
Sure. Is there any background noise?
No.
I don't know.
No. Okay, that's good. I'm outside. Where am I reading?
1990, the black
1992
ones.
event of interest.
Yeah, the highlighted ones, the ones with the black background.
Ooh, okay. 1992, Amy Fisher shoots Mary Jo Fuoco
Butterfuka.
in the face.
Butterfuka.
Oh my god.
Butterfuka. Yeah, Butterfuka.
In the face in an altercation over an affair with her husband in I don't fucking know. New York.
Massapequa? You got a hard one, girl.
Massapequa. Okay. Hey, she's a Sohan.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just kidding.
No,
I like this.
she shot Mary Jo Buttafuoco in the face. Like, so she blew her a new rectum, like, on the other end, I guess.
Wow.
Didn't Mary Jo survive that?
Let me look this up.
I've never heard of
she
it.
might
Something I
have.
don't know.
Mary Jo,
Yeah.
she is still alive. So wow.
Yeah, she survived the fucking headshot.
She survived the headshot. Oh my god.
Yeah, because I remember, because what's her name? Alyssa Milano, like, portrayed, I guess, her in the TV drama of the Buttafuocos. Yeah.
Anyway, Uno Mas.
94.
What's happening?
I'm on a show.
Wow.
I
No,
hear
that's actually good.
you got some sports history, Miss Banana.
I sure do. 1994, American tennis star Jennifer Capriati, 18, checks into a drug rehab center.
Oh, at the age of 18, yikes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good for
Well,
her for
it's-
getting help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably for the best.
Yep. We're going to move on up here to 1995. Emmy 22nd Daytime Award presentation. Susan Loki lost for 15th time. Just give up.
Oh,
Like, wow.
she's probably like, stop nominating me. This is embarrassing.
Yeah. Poor girl.
Poor thing.
We also have 1997, The Lost World Jurassic Park, directed by Steven Spielberg and starring Jeff Goldblum and Julianne Moore, premiered in the U.S.
I love that. Well, I like the original, but all of them are good.
The Lost World is where they brought the T-Rex to San Diego, right?
No, are you talking about, like, in Jurassic Park 2 with Jeff Goldblum and his, like, daughter?
Yeah. I think they go back. Someone goes back to the
T-Rex
island,
goes
right?
through LA.
The Lost World
But-
Jurassic Park. Let me see.
I think it's Lost World. But then what's the third one with where they bring Grant back, like, the...
Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah, that's the one the third one. It's just
Yeah.
called.
Are you talking about the one that just came out? Like, well, not just, but the most recent one.
That's Jurassic
Yeah.
World.
No, that's like an add-on
Jurassic
because
World.
originally,
Yeah, there's-
like,
Go
Michael
for it.
Crichton hasn't written any other Jurassic Park books aside from just Jurassic Park. He died before
Yeah.
he could write any more, and just people just keep adding on to it from him.
The book's really good, though.
No, the book is really good.
I liked the latest movie because it had so many nods to the original, like similar shots, cinematography and stuff, and I was just like obsessed with it. I loved it.
What was really haunting to
They
me...
use more animatronics to make it look more realistic.
Yeah, that's fair.
What was really haunting to me was like when they released a trailer of Fallen Kingdom or whatever, and there's that one shot of that Brachiosaurus or whatever, the long neck, walking in the
Brontosaurus.
fire, and they confirmed that was the same one that they saw like in the first movie. When like they were all in the Jeep and they all stood up, all awestruck and everything. You just see this massive long neck there, and that's the same one that burnt on the dock when the volcano was erupting. That's really sad.
Oh,
So-
Is that? Are you sure that's the same? Are you sure that's the same one? Because
Yeah,
that
no,
wasn't a Brachiosaurus.
From
That was a Dinosaurus. because it didn't have the huge ridge on the forehead up the nose. It just had the traditional brontosaurus.
I didn't think of
I was
that, but like
thinking
from what I
dinosaur.
heard, the creators confirmed that. So I don't know. Maybe I'm
well,
wrong.
if they did, well then cool. But then they were wrong because it looked like a brontosaurus, not a brachiosaurus.
Well, anyway, moving
fair.
on up to 1988 here, rapper DMX released his debut studio albums, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Debuts at #1 Billboard 2000 chart. Dang.
Didn't he pass away?
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
Just 2 years ago at the age of 50, a heart attack. Yikes. So,
Poor guy.
yeah. But then we got another film released here in 1999, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, directed by George Lucas, starring Ewan McGregor, Natalie Portman, and Liam Neeson, was released in cinemas. I remember...
I actually went to the midnight showing in my hometown that I grew up in for that movie.
yeah. Anyway, Alice.
All right,
here
where
you
are
go.
we at now?
2007.
We got film premiere in 2007 here. We got Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, directed by George Verbinsky. Verbinsky. Starring Johnny Depp, Keira Knightley, and Orlando Bloom. Premieres in Anaheim, California. Most expensive film, $300 million made at the time.
Dang.
Yeah.
I like the original. I haven't seen all. I don't think I've even seen all the sequels, but
I haven't seen
original.
any of them.
Dude, my boyfriend's making a techno where he has like part of like that you know, the theme thing
That's
for
such a good
Pirates of
song.
the Caribbean. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, well, I'll make my own thing. I'm like, dude, you're copywriting.
Yeah. He
Sounds
doesn't
oddly
seem to
familiar.
get the copyright thing, so...
Yeah, let's not get into that one right now.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, my fucking neighbor, he's starting to blast. If you hear music in my background, I'm sorry.
That's alright. You got another one here.
Yes, I do. We have another film premiere, 2007, Sicko, a documentary on the U.S. healthcare system, directed by Michael Moore. Oh, screw yourself, Michael Moore, and eat a salad.
Yeah.
Has its premiere at the Cannes Film Festival. I just don't like Michael Moore. I like some of his earlier documentaries, but then he got too extreme, and I'm just like, what the hell?
Dude, like, look at that smug little face of his. Like, you know, it looks like somebody just, like, mushed in a pile of dough. Like, he looked better with his beard,
Dude.
honestly.
Dude, and he bitched about, like, how people, like, are so poor out there doing nothing, and he's got, like, 7 estates.
Yeah. By the way, Rhombus,
Yeah.
welcome to the show.
Hey, buddy.
He might be at work,
And,
he might
that
be
was
at the
my
gym, he
third,
might
so-
be driving, so I don't know. But
So that was my third, so,
it goes back
on
to
the
Mother.
next. I'm gonna mute myself just because my buddy brought out his huge speaker, and I don't want to have background noise.
All right.
All right, I'm on the film premiere.
Yep.
2007 Coen Brothers film No Country for Old Men, based on the Cormac McCarthy novel, starring Tommy Lee Jones, Javier Bardem, and Josh Brolin. Premieres at the Cannes Film Festival. Best
Cannes.
Picture 2008.
All
I
right.
love
It
Tommy Lee Jones.
actually was a really good movie. It's a very good movie.
Yep. I have yet to see
All
it.
right.
Surprise, surprise.
Sports history. I don't think I've seen it, but we were just talking about him yesterday. We were talking about Men in Black and how funny it was.
Well, no, actually, you should put that in to watch your movies for the future. Like,
I already
No
did.
Country for Old Men is a
I-
really good movie.
I literally just did, and actually we have a movie night tonight at 6 Pacific, so 9 Eastern. So yeah. Anyway, you got some sports history here.
All right, 2007 English FA. Okay, what's FA? Do we know?
Football Association, I think.
Sure. English Football Association Cup Final, Wembley Stadium, London. 89,826. Chelsea beats Manchester United 1-0 AET. I can't tell. How do you say that name? Sorry, I'm trying to zoom in on my phone.
Didier
Didier?
Drogba.
Didier Drogba scores 116-foot winner, the Blues' fourth title. Sorry, my phone is like not displaying very well.
No,
right
you read it right. Like,
Okay, good.
it's just football. Like, hey, just be happy you didn't get cricket. Like, that stuff hurts people.
Is it the worst?
Oh, dude.
Glee.
Okay, this is what I say about cricket. If you read something verbatim and at the end you think you've had a stroke, it's just cricket. Don't worry.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, Glee premieres 2009
But that was
TV
football,
musical
not cricket.
show. Yes, but you're saying cricket's worse.
Yeah.
2009 TV musical show Glee, starring Jane Lynch, Michael Morrison, Leah Michele, and an ensemble cast, premieres on Fox.
I've heard
I
of it.
did watch my fair share of episodes of that because I am obsessed with musicals. And then they got a little too woke for me, but they still have some good stuff.
Yep. Banana, I believe it's your turn now.
Awesome. Am I looking at 2011?
Yep.
2011.
Whoa.
Oh,
I heard that.
what an entrance for me. Thank you. 2011. Alpha Magnetic Spectrometer project to search for dark matter, led by Samuel C. Ting, installed on the International Space Station.
Whoa.
Oh, the ISS.
Yeah.
Did you know you can see the ISS go by? There's a website you can look up to see what time it's going to pass and where it's going to be, and then you can watch it go past.
Dude, my mom
Aren't they
would...
decommissioning the ISS now?
Yeah, they've been talking
didn't
about
hear
that. Like, that's really sad. But no, like, my mom, like, you know, back when she was still around, like, she loved space. Like, she followed space since Sputnik. Like, she was in high school back then. And, like, you know, like, she was in Las Vegas, so, you know, she saw the nukes go off and all that stuff. But, like, yeah, like, it was funny. Like, you know, every now and then we're outside, and she's just like, you know, oh, there goes, you know, the ISS. And I just look up, and, you know, there's a little dot floating around. Like, how do you know? It's like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, she follows space. Like, oh, there goes the satellite. Oh, there goes the Endeavor, you know? Like, wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she was paying attention. Like, you actually, like, I'll, like, sit up in the sky because aside from, like, this, like, some slight light noise I have, like, I can still see certain satellites flying out around, so it's kind of cute. And I'm like, oh, low orbit ones you can see.
I used to work at a dude ranch up in the mountains, and I would give stargazing tours to the clients. I would take them out to the field and, like, show them the different constellations and stuff, and then I would look up the ISS and show them when it goes by and stuff. It was super fun.
That's cool. Like, when you say a dude ranch, it reminds me of the show Hey Dude from Nickelodeon.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that. We didn't watch very much.
Ranch.
I'm not up on my pop culture.
Well, we got another one here for Banana.
Back in the 90s.
Like, Banana has one more, right?
Yep, I think so. You're up, Talia.
Yep. 2012 UEFA Champions League final. Munich. Chelsea beats Bayern Munich 4-3 on penalties after a 1v1 draw at the end of extra time. Blues' first title.
All right. Hard fought and well earned. Oh.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take this one?
If you want, yeah, go for it.
All right, we got 2013. We have the 20th Billboard Music Awards. Taylor Swift and Redwin.
All right.
Redwin?
Red.
I don't know what that means.
Whoever Red is.
Oh, Red is the name of her album.
Oh, okay.
That's the name of the album for that. I don't pay
I
attention
see.
to Taylor Swift.
That's why there's a comma, not a semicolon. Okay. Or a colon or whatever.
Yeah, I stopped losing interest in her after she decided to, like, go to pop and whatever. Like, you know, it is what it is, but, you know.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right, we have an event of interest here. We have in 2015 a historic first handshake between Prince Charles and Sinn Féin, leader of Gerry Adams at the National University of Ireland in Galway.
Wow.
Well, he was still a prince back then. He's not king, but he was coronated, last week?
Well, no, I'm not even talking about that. Sinn Féin, you know, is an Irish Republican political party. And I believe they may have ties to the IRA and the Troubles and all that stuff. So
Yeah, and they shook hands, so that was a big deal.
Yeah, that is a big deal. That's why I said wow.
Oh, in 2018, we have a film and TV history. Apparently, oh god damn it!
Oh, come on.
These guys.
American actress Meghan Markle and marries Prince Harry at a ceremony in Windsor I'm just gonna purposely say this wrong. In Windsor Castle, making a member of the British family, which they've now completely left.
Yep.
Everyone regretted that.
Yeah.
Dude,
everyone disliked that. Like the meme.
Look at that. Oh Lord, can I just
oh my
take
god,
this other one
it continues. Look at this.
Yeah, it does. Alright, so it's 2018, Queen Elizabeth II grants titles of Duke and Duchess of Sussex to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle upon their marriage. However, they fucking advocated that.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what happens when British people marry American.
Well, I think
family.
I think this would be a good time to wrap up the show. We are 16 minutes over the hour. There is other things I would like to cover, but I would actually very much appreciate it if the audience actually goes to the links in the underbarred description to look at all the stuff that we missed, because there's a lot of cool things like this one here. Like, that's the most expensive car. Wow.
Read it quick. Read it quick.
2022, Mercedes confirmed the sale of world's most expensive car, a 1955 Mercedes-Benz SLR Coupe for 135 million euros, or 142 million dollars. Wow. So, but yeah, that's just an example. But anyway, what?
Xander, do you see how it says 2161 on one of them?
We have some future history here, actually. 2161. Damn it, Alice. Let me finish. 6Z, 8 of 9 planets align on same side of sun. Okay? Wait.
I'm looking forward to that. Can we go ahead and schedule a meeting to talk about that when it happens? I will be there.
Alright, I will try to make it, but no promises. I might be dead. But we'll see. Actually, with how medical science and everything is happening, and with all this stuff, it scares me, but it also opens up the possibility of immortality if we just download our consciousness into the system. But then that's
hard pass.
Yeah, I agree.
That one Johnny Depp movie? Oh, don't do that.
Yeah. Anyway, once again, I say check the underbar of the description for any links you may be interested in, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition. For your dose of best events daily, we stream every day at 11 in the morning Pacific time, which is 12 Mountain, 1 p.m. Central.
And, 2 p.m. Eastern?
Yes, you are correct. For all of you and all of us, I am A.O. Xander.
I'm in the Who is Alice.
Mom.
Oh, we have an
oh, no, she said Mom. We also have Talia Banana and Rhombusor, and for a very brief time we had Loki. I don't know what happened to him. But anyway, until you catch us tomorrow, or if you're interested in some notable events, whether in sports, we have the Omni Coalition News Show coming up at 3 p.m. Pacific time. You can Google the time zones yourself. It's not that difficult. Anyway, until next time you see us, whenever that is, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Toodles!
And be cool. Stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Drugs.